Hello, hello, friends of Komodo platform. I'm Giuliano. It is the 26th of November. It's a Friday. It's a Black Friday. And whoa, things are on sale. Are they not? It's Black Friday. Big sales today in the crypto land, except KMD. What? KMD is not at a discount today. Well, depends how you want to value it, but in terms of these price charts, woohoo, KMD has hit a 2,000 Satoshis price level in BTC pair. But first, let's take a look at our BTC USD and take a look here. Okay, it's the final Friday of the month. There are expiries in the options and all these other financial finanglings. We're looking at price charts and saying, okay, what are the price charts telling us? Well, we broke through the narrow, how do you call it? This narrow band here, rectangle, the purple rectangle. We touched down to the top-ish area of our horizontal rectangle from previous targets. And funny enough, we have touched and rebounded off of the, rebounded off of this level here. Let's go in closer. This is a weekly price chart, BTC. Wow. That is exciting on some form or fashion. However, this bearish engulfing candle might mean that we are in for more danger. We're in for a bit more done. We are in for the possibility of breaking this channel. However, as this day and as this weekend closes, I do believe that the price will inch back up or at least stay somewhat sideways and within this area. And maybe it will fight here, but I do see it coming back inside at some point. However, we do want to watch today's close, very important. And then we want to see what does it do on the next day. Does it give us a green candle or is it more red? Because we are right here. We are right at the edge of this channel. So phenomenal. Let's see where we go from here. Either the, so far it's been accurate, this view of a correction that would span potentially even towards the end of this lower end of this channel that we have on the upside. So now I'm sure a lot of people are looking at all of this. And so what is the market really going to do? Yeah, these are significant levels of support resistance here, in this case, support. And I do think that it won't just dump right through. I hope it won't just dump right through. And it just respects some of this TA action. Of course, I hope that what we saw coming is accurate enough to a degree. Just trying to call the general direction. And so far, so good. On a daily, this is a huge bear candle, dump candle. Let's see 4-hour time frame what's going on. Yeah, like either we're building already. This is what I was talking about. You can watch some of the previous videos if you want. I don't know why you would, but maybe you would. We're building that divergence now on the RSI, on a 4-hour time frame, where the price is now getting lower, lower lows, and and the RSI is finding higher lows. So let's see what happens on this. Now on the MACD, on the 4-hour, not really, maybe. Yeah, you could argue possibly, but it didn't really fulfill fully. So whatever, we'll see. I do think that this is a sign that there is a turnaround incoming. I do think that, yeah, I do think that this is strong enough, but we'll see. We will see. It could go either way. The bias is to the upside, though, just because it's doing what was expected, which now is to change direction based on this channeling, at least once more, wherever, and then maybe fall out of it. That's fine, but I do think that it will end somewhere within this this channel. Let's not go too much into that. So there you have it. Here we are. And we're going to go in a little closer on the 4 hourly. It is more likely to turn around than to keep going for much longer. Yes, we can fall out of this channel. But yes, I do think by the 5th of December timeframe, we'll be around here, around the 58K level. And this, in that sense, if BTC can just stay steady and be strong through to mid-December, like maybe it's not ready for the big impulse yet, or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's take a look on a daily and see what kind of indications are we getting here. So in terms of Bollinger Band action, what's going on? We are nearing the lower end of the Bollinger Band here. We haven't quite broken through it with this candle yet. So are we going to keep going down lower? It doesn't look like it has to, but of course, look, if everything dumps, then that's what's happening. And if the market is saying, no, we're actually going down here first because everybody thinks we're going to bounce, the market's going to take it down to, let's say, these levels here towards the lower end, maybe let's say like 48K, 50K, that kind of thing, 49K, and then rebuild. And then this channel becomes, you know, not the same. And that's fine. But still the bias is to the upside until there's more signals otherwise. And on the 4 hour, it could go either way. And I think it's not going to last much longer on the 4 hour. On the weekly though, it's a kind of sideways time, maybe down time. So this could be showing a bigger trend, or it could just be winding up similar to here. It could be winding up for the bigger move, maybe, or equal, whatever, you know, like the next positive momentum on a weekly time frame. Again, anyway, okay, not going to go there again weekly. We're going to go instead back to daily and just say, look, daily time frame, there's a good chance that we're going to end this redness here and go into green is sub point here in this December time frame. Okay, so where? Well, we're already finding potential for this like relatively positive momentum, but now it's turning a bit bearish. So maybe on a daily, it goes back down first before up and just offers some sidewaysness, sideways up, sideways down. We'll see. It looks like you could have 2 more red candles. We're going to see where the price closes today. That's definitely a big deal. So, and on the daily RSI, it's not even close to oversold. But in that case here, you're definitely working with some potential, oops, that's too far, potential divergences. No, you're not even, it's like you're not even there. So what is happening here? Nothing on the daily yet to signal even close to any of that. It's merely on the 4 hour that we're looking for reversals, and on the daily, we're generally looking for this to reverse back into green. So that's basically what's happening on this type of situation. I don't know how much more it needs to chop around here before it has another move, but maybe that move needs to be down. I mean, it really, in terms of volatility, momentum, whatever. Let's see. Okay, so that's where this stands. Now the real interesting part now is going to be let's see here. Yeah, I see fighting around here. So interestingly, this is the thing, right? Got a little too exuberant here in terms of, okay, yeah, we were expecting this Ichimoku cloud to act as resistance, but really it's so hard back into the channel. We are, this move here is just an anomaly, and we're back in this type of scenario. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, by tomorrow and next day, we'll know if it can stay in this channel, or if it's continuing a little lower, or if it's just basically fighting along the edge up and down, you know, whatever. So interesting times. And I guess that would be the most reasonable thing, because that would be the most uncertain thing. And in that case, that would be what the market would do to each other. So there you go. Oops, not super clear, but we're done with the BTC for now, for today. Until later, we'll see the type of closing we get on the day in another 10 hours, 9 hours. Okay. All right. So now let's go over to the KMD price chart. All the KMD fans looking at this one, right? Yeah. So on a weekly, we got a really nice move. I mean, we got it in one weekly candle, great, and we got it to the 20-week moving average, which was expected at some point, just didn't know when. But there you go. There's your reversal, at least short-term reversal. Now, two options. One is we find this resistance at 20-week, and we come back down here to around the 1700 Satoshis level and try and find that as support on a weekly, and of course it'll look bigger on a daily, but okay. So the other option is the next daily candle is also green up to the top around here, maybe wicking at 2600 Satoshis, previous strong resistance. So that's possible too. Yeah, but basically that's where we are. I mean, I won't be surprised if you get another green candle in a week. That's just what it is. At this point, we can look on lower time frame now. Now, where does this close? Who knows? But we can see that there's, it's already gone up to into the 2100 level. Let's see on a daily, what does that look like? It's also just in today's price action. And as you can see on a daily, the Ichimoku cloud offers that resistance. So there you go, winding up, narrowing Bollinger Bands, got above it, and boom, it just gets a punch. RSI is moving in towards the overbought territory, and we'll see. Sometimes it's not been staying there for long at all. So I fully expect there to be resistance here at the Ichimoku cloud and find the way back down a bit. That's just what I'm seeing for now on KMD, but that's good because the price targets were met in terms of, looking for that type of a move, breaking out above the Ichimoku cloud on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, there you go. Challenging up around here. So I guess the next thing is to find this as support here, which is 1818, this level right here. And that'll become an Ichimoku cloud, I'm sure, as the price starts to figure itself out. Now, if this is really a nice little pumperoni here, let's take a look on yeah. So there's a good chance we could be having an impulse, there's no doubt. This would be a nice 1 and a 2, and then we could go for our 3. So let's see. 1, 2, wow, 1618. Yeah, so we're gonna probably end this part here, and then it's gonna correct. And let's see, where would we correct? Yeah, that could make sense around probably 786, 618. Well, we wouldn't want to go 786, but KMD and all that, and crypto in general. But 618 around 1748 or even 1792 at a 50% before moving on a 5th impulse and then coming back down further as to complete the whole move. Maybe you make it all the way back down into like the 1600 Satoshi level after that, and I can, whatever. Anyway, so that's a possibility. So let's say we've hit in this vision here. This is what we've basically done. Where's 4 going to be? No idea. At some point there's going to be a pop, and I don't know how much higher that's going to go. I don't think, KMD oftentimes it just seems to like double with the 5th one, whatever. But if this is 1618 of this, there's a chance that it could be extended, because I don't want to categorize KMD as only doing a, wow, that's actually would be a high move. You know, only having the fifth wave kind of fizzle, but I could see it getting here, here, here. Let's see, I think on a daily, we were looking at 26, right? So, okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. And that coincides with all of this. So let's extend, okay, and do a bit of a 1-to-1. Oh, and there's a 1-6-1-8-to-1. Okay, so anywhere from like 23 to 27 is a reasonable target level. Let's say if we're going higher for this near term. So here is a reasonable target level near term, okay, which is the 1-to-1 of this move, the extension, 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension of this move here. The other option is yeah, and it goes up to 1-6-1-8. Whoops, undo that. The other option is now we are having a retracement possibly. But if this is going to expand into something bigger, then maybe this is just, you know, it expands into a bigger way. We'll see. I don't know where we're going. On a bigger time frame, we would look at where does it look like it's going. But look, we're going to be eventually getting some sort of correction here. So I'm saying, you know, correct down to the 1700s. You can put 1750 all the way down to, you know, 1693 type of level, whatever suits you, wherever your levels are good. And then look for a final move. Now, and that would be an external relationship 1-to-1. We did internal relationship here, the 1-6-1-8. So I'm going to do an internal relationship for this extension, which goes to the end of the move, and then wherever the 4 would be. And we said maybe it's going to be down here around 1750 or something, and that makes sense because it's down at this confluence area of this uptrending previous significant line. So, and that would be 1-to-1 would be 2262, and 1-6-1-8 would be 2600. So I think we're reasonable to be there. I'm going to just come down here for conservatism, and that reflects this price here too. And yeah, I'll come down here for conservatism as well because it reflects this previous resistance type of level. So we'll see. Let's watch out and have some fun. Oops, let's get out of there. The other option is we're done here and it comes back down and does more of a bigger correction for time. But if we look at the daily price chart, that makes sense. Wow, I don't know. Now with the Ichimoku cloud, it's like, are we even gonna try? So let's see. Does KMD, you know, fight with this Ichimoku cloud and reach here? And if so, can it get above? Like that would be a good call for this 2600, get above, and then find support here at the 2300 level. I mean, if that's a possible thing here, then we're really talking alt season on some more significant level. And also really significantly, let's confirm this is a 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average it is, and so we are coming to play around that level of significance now at this point. And I think good, you know, it's time. Let's get a bit more overbought here in the daily price chart. So I do think there's room to continue moving with KMD. I think people, you know, maybe the market will take on the move. We'll look at this bottoming. They'll look at a bigger time frame chart like this, the daily and the weekly. The weekly, they might get scared, to be fair, you know. However, they might say, no, it's at a bottom, a significant bottom. It's ready to pop. Let's get in. They might have been saying that, the smarters of the monies. But anyway, all right. So on the daily price level, it looks pretty decent that we could try and challenge these levels. Okay. And then the point would be to stay above them. And then we'd be having this base here. See that? That base as a base. And then all of the previous action down here would be like that special anomaly action below the base of the base. And then once we can do that with this price level here, I don't know when that would be, then this would be the anomaly price, all of this, including, you know, this type of up and down here. So wait, let me just do that and just take a wider look. And yeah, then we see that this price level could be a solid price level to hold on a longer time frame. And that's your KMD from, you know, 4 hour to weekly. I mean, I don't quote my time frame on this trajectory or anything, please. But that's basically the that's basically the idea that I'm running with for now. Time notwithstanding, if you want more ideas on that, take a look at previous videos. Yeah, I think that's it for the KMD. Gave some levels, gave some ideas. Done for now. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Wishing you all the love and the peace and the happiness, and I thank you for being here, and stick around. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.